had pretty good luck with that. And John Shire in year number 2 at the helm for the Duke Blue Devils, and we are underway. On the move, Jeremy Roach coming in at 14 points a game from the corner. Swished in by Filipowski.
This is one of the better teams, not only in the ACC, but nationally, especially since they got Efton Reed out.
Efton Reed giving it off underneath for a slam by Andrew Carr. A couple of bigs getting together there. The transition baskets just cannot allow them. You got to get back defensively against Duke. McCain shredding the D off the window for 2.
Great start. And on the other end of the floor, you see Jared McCain. The distraction.
It's wonderful to watch that when you're looking at a freshman mature so quickly. Carr. Oh, great spin to lay it in. What a beautiful play.
But on the other end of the floor, you see Andrew Carr with a nice spin move. The finish to look at the floor and then getting to the rim for the block.
Pull up pop. That'll rattle home. Roach will knock down the basket. Got his miss back. Salas will drive it and stuff it.
Smart play by Salas, recognizing Proctor got out to run him off the three-point line.
33 on NC State. I was thinking maybe he was going to be ACC Player of the Week. Long one on the way and swished in. Nice stroke by Roach, right on target. He's 44% out there. Man, he was in Kuwait, you know, of all places to be that far away. 7,000 miles, Angel said. Never thought about the 3. Salas to penetrate, scoop, bang, he's got 2. Filipowski working on the 7-footer. Marsh swooping in for 2. That's a veteran move. Filipowski with 5. Yeah, Marsh 7-1 from Cornwall, England. There's definitely an international flavor here. Filipowski went for the block.
But as you get into the painted area, who actually gets this block? Is it Stewart? Sean Stewart got that block. Flip comes in second.
From 3-point land.
Efton Reed out, hedging. The screen and roll turns into a Salas finish on the other end. And that's one thing Steve Forbes talked to us about. They've been a more aggressive team for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And they have gotten it going in transition. Hunter Silas getting out the dunk.
Mitchell. Looking to make a move, some contact. He'll lay it in, not to be denied. That's his first basket tonight.
Efton Reed would have taken that shot earlier. Doesn't take that one, but had another collision right there where he's not called on the foul.
Mitchell coming over to help out defensively, got the block.
It has not, especially for 2 teams that shoot the 3 so well.
And Santo there gets it, and finally, they're in the 3-point column. And now Wake with a chance to tie it up. He got it to the right guy. Monsanto will swish it home and ties it at 16. Efton Reed now does have 3. So they did change that to him. But Filipowski will knock it in.
Even though he did get that 3rd foul.
Proctor. Swing for Filipowski. Nice give down there. Mitchell with the stuff. And Filipowski with a terrific pass.
On the roll and then able to go square up and recognize if the double team is coming. Once he sees the double team delivering.
Hildreth averaging 14, slamming on the brakes. Filipowski came over defensively. Miller cross court. Salas got it. That's a 3.
Everything, getting it going from the perimeter along the 3-point line to go along with his scoring in the paint.
So Wake started 0 for 11 from the 3. That's going to be switched in from the corner. McCain right on the money.
Absolutely has had 4 double-digit rebounding games thus far this year. 3 double-doubles.
Miller on the spin. Filipowski with the rejection.
Underrated part of Flip's game. The Duke unable to separate in this first half simply because they're unable to make shots as well.
Mitchell going strong. Back that one up there. And what has been a pretty ugly first half shooting the basketball.
That's the guy right there. You want him taking as many shots as you possibly can. Hunter Silas not deterred by the...
Generally, both sides have been quite chilly. Silas finding a big car. Swatted away by Mitchell. In any event, 10 seconds. Miller off the window and draws the foul, too. Roach, some contact there. Filipowski knocks it down. And that's the end of the half.
Into the halftime locker room, and how about the poise of Jeremy Roach, recognizing how much time is remaining, and he can get it to his teammate with enough time to get a bucket heading into the halftime locker room.
Filipowski right in front of the horn. Again, coming up 14 points in the first half, coming up 33 in his last game against NC State. Nice give for Mitchell. Whoa, a tough angle, and he made it. And he took the hit.
And denies Mitchell the shot, but look, he hip checks him. And if you're going to foul at that point, grab his arm. Don't let him get the shot off, because that's Mark Mitchell, who led Duke in scoring with 17 points on Saturday, now in double figures. The front line has been all the scoring. Oh,
it's going to be a slam by Carter. Talk about an easy basket. He has 6 points. Tied at 33. Roach on the curl, swooping in. Oh, not a clear shot. Off the glass. Carter can really be explosive. Trying to get inside, denied by Filipowski. Mitchell on the dribble. He gets it to go.
Allow them to get momentum going.
Penetration, but no. By the point guard.
And this is how they do it, getting out in transition, pulling up from three.
Nothing but net by McCain.
He has 3 double-digit rebounding games, 3 in the last 4. He said it's the energy that you bring. It really reminds me of Dennis Rodman and how he said he would watch his teammates shoot.
Well, if you missed the first half and Wake Forest shooting threes, good for you, because they were 0 for 11 to start before they started to hit a few. Mitchell gets 2.
OB, I think he right now has to be a first-team All-ACC selection. And if so, he will be the 3rd straight transfer to do that for Steve Fields.
And Mitchell really feeling it. He's getting hot. Coming in at 19 a game. A lot of people think he's a pro. Driving it around Proctor. Airborne banks it in, and a whistle too.
Mark Mitchell is definitely someone that you have to keep your eyes on. He said he's the X factor for them in this game. He said we have to get him established early. He called him the best connector that they have. Every time down the court, they said he needs to touch the ball.
But Mark Mitchell once again getting his hands on the basketball.
Picked off. Frederickson out in front of the field will lay it in. Duke's biggest lead has been 8. Cut to 3 now. Filipowski with a nice scoop. You can meet at his private home and watch some hoops with our great pal. Mitchell in close for 2. His big night continues. Salas finds an opening. Not this time. Tipped up and in. The big guy, Marsh. Kane almost dribbled that one away. 4 seconds to get up a shot. He'll fire. And knock it down. Confident looking jumper. Duke did not shoot it well at all in the first half. They're 9 for 12 in the second. We thought that might happen with these two teams. Salas attacking again, lays it in. 55-47 Duke. Salas thought about a 3. Frederickson really good beyond the 3-point line. Swishes that in.
Another one great, a great one coming for you as you hear the sweet sound of Duke has allowed them to hang around, and the longer they hang around, the more confident the Deacons become.
Reed pounding it into the lane, gets 2. And this becomes a 3-point game. Pass got tipped. On the move, McCain. Back to the big guy. Filipowski got hit on the side of the head, but makes another one in close.
No one else in double figures for the Deacons.
Filipowski went up strong and laid it in.
Jeremy Roach just patiently waiting, and then Filipowski to be able to, similar to what we saw from McCain a couple possessions ago.
Duke with their biggest lead tonight. Frederickson, yes, they needed that one. And you can see why. Deadly from the 3. Roach tiptoeing in, swatted away by the 7-footer. Marsh made sure of that one. 5:28 left. Hildreth up off the window. Too strong. Tap back out. He'll try it again. No, but stuffed in. Reed with the basket. They're working off the coach tonight.
Uh-oh.
Swished in by Roach.
We normally see guys getting back, smacking their hands on the floor in the defensive stance.
You did for decades, didn't you? Bounce feed for Carr. Carr wants it badly, and give him two.
I would see Wojo smack the floor, and I was gone like the road runner. Every time I saw him go to smack that floor, that meant it was go time.
Roach driving in. A little contact, he made it anyway. Roach with a dozen points. They want Reed to touch it again. To his right. Yes, that's a pretty shot. Reed gave up the dribble. Needs some help now.
How about the defense by the Blue Devils on this possession, denying everything on the wing.
Carr with a fall away. Sticks it anyway. Foster splits the defense. Got it down low. Filipowski lays it in.
Just a different level of resistance against Wake Forest when Eflin Reed is in the paint in comparison to anyone else for the Demon Deacons.
Salas in traffic, drops in a couple. Carr went down, and so did Salas. Both of them, 54.9 remaining. Salas made it, but will he be able to continue? 0 for 3. Unable to hit in the clutch here. Final seconds. Here's Mitchell for the slam, and the crowd loves that.
And Steve Forbes wondering, what is this? When you allow Mark Mitchell to be able to just run down the floor and dunk it, now it's an 8-point game. Duke won't shoot again, but each and every one of those points matter when it comes to your efficiency and your net rankings at the end of the season.
So Duke continues their stranglehold on Wake at Cameron. Demon Deacons still without a win here since 1997, 77-69.